Army sports car racing fans, it's here. Round 1 and 2 of the Armed Forces Race Challenge here at Silverstone, where we, the Army sports car racing team, are taking on the competition from the Royal Navy and of course the Royal Air Force. We've got new cars, some new lineups, some old faces, some new faces, a season that's going to be like no other. So yes, here we are, Armed Forces Race Challenge, rounds 1 and 2, here at Silverstone. Enjoy. Well, that concludes round 1 of the Armed Forces Race Challenge. A few slips and trips, a few DNFs, unfortunately, for round 1. But we'll go catch up with the drivers, and we'll go from there. But yeah, an interesting race, interesting first race. You know, guys getting back into it, getting that first race jitters out of the system, ready for round 2 this afternoon. But while I'm here, I might as well just catch up with someone who have just pulled in his beautiful Honda Civic Type R EP3 in this beautiful new yellow livery. But here he is. Let's have a look. Here he is. Oh, I'm gonna catch him. He's gonna catch him straight out the back, red face and everything. Joking. How are you, mate?
Oh, never better. Never better.
How was it?
It was really good, mate. Really good.
Good to get back
no
out
excuses, mate. Yeah, it's fantastic, mate. Fantastic. It's hard to have a bad day racing, isn't it? As long as you finish the race. Yeah, car went well, buddy. Car went well. It's a little bit understeery. Might add a little bit of toe on the back just to help it rotate.
Yeah.
Or I might just need to slow down a little bit going into the corners. I'm not sure. But no, car was really good,
I'll tell you what, mate. It was silver last year. It's yellow this year. A beautiful livery. A lot of Mission Motorsport on there. Looking really nice.
Yep, so it's the Mission Motorsport have got a livery suite, and as part of business development we thought we'd get the car wrapped, brand it up, and hopefully send some business their way. Obviously it's for a great cause, so as many people as we can send in that direction, the better.
Fantastic, mate. Feeling good then, ready for round 2?
Yes, mate, yeah, I'm ready.
Outstanding. Well, great to see you, mate, and enjoy the rest of your day, buddy.
Thank you.
Look at that, look how nice this is. Wow. Beautiful, beautiful. So there you go. Yep, good to catch up with Chalky there. The car's looking absolutely fantastic, that EP3, beautiful. Let's go catch up with the rest of the guys in the garage. Here we are, back into the garage, and I suppose a great time now really. We've had round 1. A great time really now, I suppose, to get round the cars, have a look at some of the some of the new liveries, some of the drivers, speak about getting through the first round. So who will we grab first? Let's have a little think. But while we're here, let's just show you around some of the cars as well. so first things first, let's talk about this incredible 350Z with an amazing livery, and he's here. Not the best first start, I will say. However, well, let's have a chat with him. Alex.
How are we doing?
You've had quite the off-season.
Yeah.
Quite the off-season.
Busy.
So, Sandas,
yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
But also, I think the elephant in the room is this absolutely incredible 350Z in this one-of-a-kind livery.
That's it. Yeah, it's been busy. Sort of a mix of training and getting this car ready for the year. No, enjoy it. So you're going to talk about the race now, aren't you?
We are, but let's talk about the good. Let's talk about the good things first.
Okay.
Let's talk about the livery, the inspiration behind it, because it is the talk of the paddock, really. Let's be honest.
Yeah. So everyone wants their cars to look nice, and it started off its life as a boring old silver grey MX-5 old car, Nissan 350Z. And as motorsport happens, plans fall through, and I decided I wanted it to still look bright and colourful.
Yep.
Went on Google, graffiti designs, and inspiration led me to this. Initial D style, brightly coloured 350Z.
Honestly, regardless, and we'll get onto it in a second, but regardless, this still looks absolutely fantastic. Honestly, you've done a blinding job. But round one, AFRC, big hopes for the car, all the power, moved up into class B.
Yeah.
What happened? Tell us about the race.
Yeah, we'll start off with testing yesterday. Went well. A few little niggles which we managed to squeeze out the car, but qualified 4th overall, second in class. Was looking good for all of a lap. Did a bit of defending, and then I got a bit ambitious with one of the curbs. Smashed the rear on the curb, and now I've got electrical gremlins. So electrical gremlins, which we're hopefully going to squeeze out before race 2.
Fingers crossed.
But
we've got a few hours.
Yeah, the car is running well though, minus electrical gremlins.
Brilliant.
So yeah, she slows down a little bit better now.
So hopefully when we come back to you this afternoon, we're gonna see a bit more of a positive.
Definitely. See Anne here.
No, Alex, I know you're busy. Congratulations once again on Sunday. The car looks amazing, and hopefully we'll see you for round 2.
Definitely. Thank you very much. Cheers, Anne.
Okay, next up, an old favourite. He's talking to his pit crew, who, by the way, did an absolutely outstanding job changing some wheels after a bit of a spin or a bit of damage. Let's go find out from Scotty what happened, great work from his pit crew. The ST150, as always, looking great. But let's go catch up with him right now. Here he is, Scotty.
How's it going?
He is. First of all, your pit crew, what a job.
They certainly squared me away there. Unplanned pit stop.
Absolutely. I tell you what, the guys were wrapping around the car, but what happened? First race of the season?
So I was having a really good battle. We had a tri-service battle with the REF MX-5 and the REF Black 306.
Right.
We're having a proper good scrap for like a good 3 laps. Eventually I got into the front position there, and the MX-5 was hassling me to try and take it back.
Yeah.
He went for a move, I said no and sent myself too deep into a corner.
Oh no.
Which I kept the place, but then took a tour of the grass, the tarmac, everywhere else. Took the tyre off the rim, went down back onto the straight, got up to just touched 100 mile an hour with the tyre off the rim.
Oh my goodness.
And then when I turned into the left, I was like, this is all right, I can lean on the right. Went for the right-hand turn, and I just had no left tyre at all, and I was like, luckily I was almost alongside the pits, so straight in the pits, and we chucked. I had no more spare dry tyres, so chucked on the boys ran around, did an unplanned pit stop and threw the 2 wets on the front.
Brilliant.
Guessed the pressures on them because I've never run them in the dry before, and went back out, and I was 4 laps down, but got back out and did very consistent times on them.
Brilliant. And finished the race.
Finished.
So that's all we want, isn't it? As you were saying, pre-race, but the ST150 otherwise feeling good.
Yeah. So hopefully get a new tyre on this and yeah, she seems to be doing all right. Had a little coolant leak yesterday. We nipped that.
Brilliant. So overall, not a bad start.
No, good, enjoyable.
Fantastic. Well, great to catch up with you, mate, and we'll see you for round 2.
Yeah, sweet.
So there's round 1 complete and finished. My goodness. Round 1 complete and finished. Some highs and lows, as always, unexpected with motorsport. We've got round 2 coming up next, so that should be quite enjoyable. So yeah, round 2, here we go. Oh, good times. Good times. What a day. What a day. Well, after a nice long break, it's now ready for round 2 of the Armed Forces Race Challenge here at Silverstone. The guys are ready, they're looking good, they've brushed off the cobwebs, dusted them off. The cars are looking good. I think we're going to see some really good battles again with JC and of course Blair in his EP3. The battles will come on. What else have we got here? Coming down the assembly area. That's what I'm after. Of course, hopefully we're going to see another finish over here. Some really good stuff from our man just here. But of course, the main one that we really want to get ourselves to, he's up here. Hold on. Let's have a little look here. He's up here.
For second place, as the supervisors are arriving at
here he is. It's up here. Alex Rivet with his 350. That's what we're really hoping for. Hoping to see the 350 in that incredible livery. Really being able to really being able to kind of show what it's made of and show us all about. The track's dried up, so it's looking good. And of course, Chalky in his beautiful EP3. Always looking for the win by all accounts. But yeah, that's what we're all excited about. Of course, everyone else and the rest of the team, huge good luck for round 2 of the Armed Forces Race Challenge here at Silverstone. Right, so we've managed to get a quick chat with Ben, who came out in the RS, in the Renault Clio, Renault Sport, sorry. Obviously we chatted with Paul earlier, and of course Ben took over for round 2, so let's go catch up with him. Absolutely good looking chap right here in all of his glory. Ben, how are you?
Really well, Dan, thank you.
Outstanding. So you've taken him for round 2 from Paul this morning. Yeah, you did really well for his first drive out. You are a bit more of an experienced driver, I would say.
Maybe not, I don't know. So I've come mainly from track days. I've been an absolute car nut ever since I was a young boy. 17, waited to drive, got a car, got into cars, found the track day scene, and then really do track days in road cars, and then found this through Cy Skirton. Really enjoyed it. Come along to Race Remembrance September last year. That was brilliant, and I really bought into the culture more than anything else. It was the atmosphere in the garage sort of brought me to this, and then I recommended it to Paul. He's a long-time childhood friend. Paul had this for track days. We said, hey, look, we've both got quite busy, expensive lives. Let's go as a joint venture on the car and go 50-50 and keep the costs relatively low and have a go. So yeah, we did that. We've had a few French gremlins with the car because it's mainly electrics. So hey, I'm an electrician, so I work around that. Paul did round one. Obviously, he qualified in the AFRC, so with him qualifying in AFRC, he then got I think P4, P5 on the grid, can't remember, and then he was at the front of the grid. I qualified out of AFRC in another series, so therefore you're disqualified and start at the back of the grid. Initially I thought starting at the back of the grid, but actually, do you know what? That was amazing to be at the back of the grid. When the lights go out from red, you watch the carnage go ahead and you're like, oh, it looks a bit messy. I'll stay back from that because panel damage is a conversation over a coffee. And then we were like, right, okay, do you know what? I'm gonna, now that it's sort of there's gaps, we're gonna go for it. We're out of position, so the car is slightly quicker, and it was a real joy to sort of get past some of the sort of slower cars. I wouldn't say slower drivers, but get past the slower cars, and then have some real good battles there. Luke in the MX-5, a phenomenal battle with him all the way through. Really run me hard into Stowe. And there's a lot of respect between us in terms of just managing our positions on track. A bit mindful. He's in a rear-wheel drive car, so if he drops it, he's going to take me out, and equally, I've got to give him enough room. So there's a bit of a learning from the track day culture in terms of track days. Move over, get out of the way.
Racing. So by all accounts, it sounds like you've had a very good race.
Loved it. It was real good. Got some electrical issues to sort on the car, so obviously starting the green flag lap, the alternator light came on, so there's more sort of build-up anxiety, stress. Is it gonna work? Obviously, because it's French, I chose to ignore the lights on the dashboard and just wait for it to pop and bang and not work anymore.
But it came through.
Yeah,
it came through. Yeah. And that's probably giving you a fair bit of confidence for the rest of the season.
Not really done much wet work in the car yet, so once we get into as the season changes and it gets wetter races, that will be a bit of a different thing. We'll get to sort of learn the car a little bit, see what the chassis is like on the limit in terms of in the wet with the wet tyres. So yeah, really had fun with it.
Thank you very much for your time. We'll see you in the next race. Catch you on the next one.
Yeah, awesome. Thanks, Dan. Cheers. Take care.
Well, Army Sports Car Racing fans, that concludes rounds 1 and 2 of the Armed Forces Race Challenge. It has been a phenomenal day for all of our drivers. In particular, of course, the 350Z of Alex Ribbit. Getting in some serious silverware. He's got himself a giant LMP2 brake wheel clock. Fantastic. And as always, from the trophies that they get in the Armed Forces Race Challenge, really great to see. Before we sign off, I just want to say a huge thank you to all the marshals and the safety staff here at Silverstone. Without them, these events cannot happen. But to the rest of the team, all the drivers, to the support crew, a huge well done for the Army Sports Car Racing team today. Well, don't forget, if you love what we're doing, you like the content, please subscribe, like, leave a comment, let us know what you want to see more of, and we will try and present as best we can. We'll see you at Croft Circuit for rounds 3 and 4 of the Armed Forces Race Challenge. Anyway, I've been Staff Sergeant Dan Morton. This has been the Army Sports Car Racing team, and we'll see you next time. Bye bye.